We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Philadelphia, the catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. And he popped him up. Prone in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Standing in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow?
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stand. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Maben now. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now the pitch. Nico Goodrum comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. Goodrum takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's in there as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
To 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. Let's see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron.
The first baseman.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. His history with Jake Arrieta, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Austin Romine. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
The third baseman.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Center fielder,
So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maben. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1.
That's inside.
This is popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Jay Bruce now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Candelario in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike three. Now in the box, Neil Walker.
the designated hitter, Neil.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired. 2 down now.
Batting up.
Digging in now, Adam Hazley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. Scope ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Lifted in the air to right field. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1. One gone here in the Detroit third, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And Cabrera watches it missed, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. So digging in now, C.J. Cron flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Now back, second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Comes set with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Right.
Here comes the first pitch. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Got him to go down swinging there. Bryce Harper is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Striding in once again, Austin Romine. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
1-1. It is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for this guy way off balance.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with left side, but well foul. 4. No errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets
Now batting.
digging in. Kristen Stewart will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rhys Hoskins is retired to kick off the inning. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he misses. 2-1. Phillies shortstop in front in the count. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Fouled off. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a little blooper to center, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
So we got him swinging. Jay Bruce becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Jacoby Jones the next to hit.
Leading up for the Tigers, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jones.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Next up for Detroit, Cameron Maben. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nico Goodrum becomes out number 2 this inning. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Maben, the runner at first with 2 gone. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So striding forward now, C.J. Cron, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Now back, second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
So now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Grounded back up the middle, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
To the plate now, Austin Romine, and he'll watch one miss up and away. For a ball. 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike. Liriano, a native of the Dominican Republic, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Settling in now, Jeimer Candelario, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Into the seats, 0-1. Liriano sets. Here's his offering. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So stepping in, Adam Hazley. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Striding in, Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. At the plate, Kristen Stewart, and he's likely just trying to put one in play. Here, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Number 14.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And that misses 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Got him.
Jeez.
And that's the third time we've written a K next to his
I got
name
my
in this
mic,
one.
bro. I'm in the garage, bro. I'm fucking high as fuck. Dude, I'm fucking this guy up, bro. 6-0, my nigga.
One of my favorite
6.
pitches in the game right there. The old
Yeah, I
Greg
brought my
Maddux
PlayStation in the
equalizer.
garage,
Started
bro.
at the front hip
I said I
and bring
gotta
it
get
back.
fucked up, you feel me?
Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
What?
Hit hard toward the right side. And that is down as that
Oh,
could be
yeah,
two
I was
bases.
mad.
And now
I
it'll
threw
kick
my
around
hand.
in the corner.
Yeah.
Pulled into second with one away.
Yeah.
Here's Cameron Maben now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Yeah,
He's
I
0
was
for 2 in the
mad,
ball
bro.
game so far. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And
Yeah, I
the
knew
slider
they were
bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile, it's
We were at Burger King.
From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Kingery's there.
Yeah.
And that one got a piece of him. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from second. And he's safe.
Watch my video, bro.
I'm watching it right now.
Plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's got one.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's C.J. Cron now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2-0.
I seen you come in bite me, but Ryan was over and shit, and then he finally left. I was happy he left. You know.
Bouncer to the left side.
Yeah,
Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over.
Yeah, he's clear.
His wraps are automatically have no steep.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That was bullshit. That was a strike.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gene Segura becomes the first out of the inning. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Bases are empty, one man.
I like his. I like
in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Biggest fan, you know.
I liked him in the first.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
Tone.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Tough tone from the east side to the boys.
The 1-0.
That was the hood I used to get my work from.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bruce giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Romine. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The real legend came
Here's
through.
the first pitch to him.
This is the JD.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off.
JD,
It's 1-1.
Dog.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Segura ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The only good guy that Eminem really knew was Proof.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Yeah, you feel me?
And that misses 2-2.
No.
That's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fouled off.
Yeah.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah.
Number 14.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
You know Eminem is an android.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Kingery. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's why his shit right now is
Stepping into the box, Jake Bruce, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
Those punch-outs will stick with you.
They said that he was
Throw will be
that
well laid as he reaches it first.
Philadelphia.
Here's Neil Walker.
That's what
as the
people
first pitch
say.
to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Yeah.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Yeah, they say
Well, he's done
Gucci
a
bad
real
too.
nice job with that
And
breaking
you
ball
can
in this
tell
start.
that.
That's
You
not
can
the first
tell a
time he's
difference
locked
from
a guy up
Gucci's
with.
voice.
Count now at 2-1. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down.
No, but yeah, like dude, you can tell
Line
from his
toward the gap
skin,
in left
bro.
center.
Like, you can tell
Now
from
a
his
dive,
skin,
but he
like,
can't
you know,
get
he
there, and
doesn't
this is
even
going to be
feel
trouble out there
anything.
in left center.
I don't know, like his skin doesn't, it doesn't like human.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley.
Like it
She'll go
looks
after
like
the first pitch and bounce it into foul
it
territory.
looks
0 for
like
2 from him so far in this one.
Oh yeah, I would fuck the shit out of
Swing and a
him.
miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Candelario is under it, 2 gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. JT Realmuto, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes...
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He sucks. I got this. Easy win.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Jones. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Cameron Maben. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cameron Maben becomes out number 2 this inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Later,
hit down the third
I
baseline.
gotta take Callahan.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. In now, Miguel Cabrera. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, C.J. Cron. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that.
Now a swing
way
and
back and go.
And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Mercy to him. Yeah, and the Tigers walk it off in a mercy. Woo!
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Hit a walk-off. Mercy to
Well, we
him.
talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he
Bye,
started.
Debbie.
A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this
Yeah,
one, as
right.
evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Fucking mercy. That 30 inning bullshit was hoe.
Yeah, bro. That
What a
guy.
waste of time.
That guy cheated, bro.
11-0, the final shutout total
I
in
got a
this one.
feeling.
Detroit put on a real offensive show
I
with
got a
11
feeling.
runs
I got
on
a
the
feeling
board.
that guy
Matthew
cheated.
Boyd gets the W on the mound. Jake Arrieta struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it.
Yeah, that
Mark
was
DeRosa,
home.
Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
I
watching
fucked him
MLB
up,
The
bro.
Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Yeah.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes.
Yeah. Alright, bro. If you want, you can add me back on Facebook, bro.
I don't got Facebook, bro.
What you got?
I got Instagram.
Oh, add me on Instagram.
Alright.
I'll tell you my name.